John Wesley, the founder of Methodism, also had a little three-point saying that he talked a lot about in terms of money. He didn't mind talking about money at all. He said, make all you can, save all you can, and give all you can. That was his three-point message, to which Bishop Carter up at Duke has said, well, that means that almost all of us are two-thirds Methodist. We try to make all we can. We're industrious people. We don't want it to be dependent on others. We want to show what we can do and work hard. Got some of the hardest working people in this church I've ever seen. Great, great folks. And we like to make what we can. Make all you can, says John Wesley. Save all you can. Now, by that, he did not mean invest in CDs. By saving all you can, he meant have more money by spending less, save by economizing. He was very frugal, John Wesley was. All these great pictures we see of John Wesley with the long silver hair. That was not really the style of that day. He wore his hair long to save money on haircuts. He says so in his journal. That extra money he would give away. He fasted on Friday. And those extra pennies he would give away. Once a month, John Wesley, this was a man who was known all over London. This was a man who was entertained in Parliament. This was a man whose writings were some of the most popular writings on the street of his day. Every month of his life, he went out at least one day and begged for the poor. Can you imagine? He writes in his journal one day that he's going to have to get some new boots because he had begged for the poor all day that day. It was a snowy day and his boots had become full of snow and his feet had gotten very cold. Make all you can, save all you can, give all you can. If we want an illuminated world, if we want this church to grow, if we want to reach out with compassion and help and assistance and mercy to those who are needing it, well, we're just going to have to pay for it, which means significant giving. Personally, I like the Mormon system the best. I wish we would adopt it in the United Methodist Church. I have a buddy who's a head of Mormon church in Durham. It's very simple what they do. They call you in once a year. You bring in your income tax form. They look down at the bottom line and see what your net gain was. They multiply it by 10% and say that's what you'll give for the next year. Easy. Let's do that. Who wants to come forward and start? Well, maybe if you knew up front that that was what was required of you before you joined, maybe then you'd have a different feeling about joining the church. New people that come and talk to me about joining the church, about 1 out of 3 asks, if they don't particularly have a background in church life, how much does it cost to join? I think it's a great question. And on the one hand, I say, well, we don't make you pay anything, but on the other hand, it costs you everything. It costs your life, your time, your money, your prayers. It's all encompassing. How are we going to do the things that we need to do in the upcoming year? Our budget's responsible. We've had responsible people review it and look at it and so forth. It's not a whole lot more than it was last year. We could use some significant raises for the staff, but we're not doing that this year. No. I'm going to send it on mission. Make all you can, save all you can by being frugal, and give all you can. There is a blessing stream that flows through the church. When we are blessed, we give to others and bless them. And by doing that, even more blessings come our way. I can't explain it. It's a spiritual thing. It's a God thing. You give, and those spiritual blessings begin to come your way, and you just want to give more. And you become a vehicle. You become a flowing stream of blessing. Never has that been needed more than now. Our campaign is seeking something better. My challenge to you over these next 2 weeks as you contemplate your gifts and your pledges and your commitments to the future is, what are you seeking? What are you seeking better in your own life, the life of those around you, and in this church? If you answer that question, one of the ways that you can answer that question is by what you give. Carlisle Marney, one of the great preachers and teachers in the state of North Carolina, said something one Sunday morning that I've never had the courage to say. When he was standing up at the altar here, and I say nice, pretty words about, "Oh Lord, we return to you now but a portion of what you've given to us," and so forth. Carlisle Marney stood up and said, "Well, Lord, we talk a lot, but this is what we really think of you." He's shown you, clear as a bell. It's clear. He's shown you what is good. What does the Lord require of you? Do justice. Love mercy. Walk humbly with your God. Let us seek something better together. Amen. Let us pray. Help us to know your Spirit, O God, to seek something better. And we'll do that in a world that's illuminated. It's going to cost us a little bit more to illuminate this world, but we'll gladly be your partners in that process. We lift these prayers and ask these things all in Christ's holy name. Amen.